Alright guys, so this is Mason from Omega Anarchy 7 with his crazy ass Kagero deck profile.
Field Kill Turbo, I guess.
That's a good name for it.
We're running 4 Blademaster. Blademaster is an extremely good card. To be honest, I find him actually a lot better than the X, mainly because the consistency that he has, along with the flow the deck uses, is just, in my personal opinion, just too good to not use him. Also, if you have more rear guards, which 90% of the time you should have more rear guards, he ends up gaining a crit in 5k. They were running 3 Dragonewt. Dragonewt is mainly in here just in case like you had your opponent at 5 damage, but they ended up healing to 4, and you need that pressure kind of thing. He ends up adding the pressure along with the grade 1s that gain plus 5,000 for every time a unit is retired. So he's just pretty much to put someone back up to where the pressure is supposed to be needed. And then 2 Draconic Overlord the Great. I love this guy. He's actually saved my ass too many times to count in this deck. Though I only have 2, I get him almost every game. So I kind of figured 3 would end up 3 or more would have gotten cloggy, especially when I wanted to use Dragonewt. I was going to use 3, but ended up being too cloggy when I was trying out with the proxies. Running 3 Twilight Arrow. Great card. I love him mainly because the retiring factor whenever he's boosted, just retire grade 2 or less. He really helps when you have a Neo Flame kind of thing, and you just set the Neo Flame, Counterblast 1, kill the unit behind it, and you could get the grade 1 plus 10 right off the bat off of that. So 3 of Twilight Arrow, 4 Whirlwind. Mainly because I do run Perditions, and if I was going to run 3, the chances of me actually getting Dragonewt's effect off would have been a little bit less. And also, I like that 12k within this deck, and whenever I do get to Perdition, have to ride the Perdition Vanguard. So he ends up benefiting me more sometimes in the long run, along with having the grade 1, which also gains plus 5. So it basically turns him into an 18, 23k, hits cross rides. Then 3 Neo Flame. Same reason as the Great. He got really cloggy when I was running 4, so just dumbed it down to 3 and ends up working pretty nicely. I get him almost every game also, and sometimes I have issues running out of them in the deck. 2 Lava Flow. Stride fodder, basically, and it also helps me get Blademaster in some situations. The reason why I only run 2 is mainly because I didn't really have enough room to actually put extra in here, because I had other things I needed in this deck to make it flow and make it faster on the retiring take. Then we're running 4 Dragon Monk. Last word I don't really care about. He's just Dragon Monk. Gains plus 5,000 generation break every time a unit is retired, and he makes it really beneficial late game when your opponents have 5 damage. Sure, he hits for the odd numbers when you have like a 9k in front of it, and like 20 or 25, but it still forces out guard, which late game, if you can dumb your opponent down to little to nothing, or if they have little to nothing to guard, it really helps. 4 Energy Flame. He's a really good damage inflipper. I was going to use the Perdition damage inflipper, but then I started thinking that they wouldn't really work, because the main card I do want to ride is Blademaster. So 4 of him. And then, of course, 4 Perfect Guards. The deck gets pretty counterblast heavy in certain situations if you can't get these guys. So if anytime you're able to unflip, it's great. So 4 of him. And then onto the grade 0. My starter's Dragonewt. I stopped running Red Pulse mainly because I didn't like it. I run 9 grade 3s, so most of the time I don't really need it. And he forces your opponent to kill something that they really might not want to get rid of, and get stuff plussed. Then run 4 heals. 2 tar, 4 crit, 4 Gatling. I had to do 4 Gatling mainly because it is a retiring deck and gives me more chances to retire their starter before they're able to use it. And then 2 Steel Dragon. I like this one a little bit more, mainly because he has an effect and gains +3. And when you have that odd number that's hidden for like 20 or 25, you throw this in the soul, makes it into 23 or 28. So it also makes it into hitting cross rides if anybody ever uses those. Strides are pretty basic. For the basic stride, hits, retire a unit. And then 4 Flame Emperor. For the kill 2, well, kill the entire column. So, and then you mix this with this guy, force your opponents to kill another, kill 3.
Neo Flame, kill another.
Yeah. And that's it, guys.
There you have it. Your pretty much Terminator kill turbo. Okay, as usual, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, complain, bitch. The usual of YouTube. Have